What's up, everyone? Welcome to episode 1 of the show. Disney Lorcana is about to experience its biggest shakeup since Fable. Set championships are wrapping up. Attack of the Vine is right around the corner. Rotation is finally here. In hopes to answer the question, have dogs seen their last day? Got a good buddy on the channel with me today, Bronson from the Bufasa Bros. He's here to help me dissect all of it. Say what's up, Bronson.
What's going on, guys?
Can't see him, but that's fine. Doing you a favor. All right, so real quick, I just want to start by shouting out to Houston, some of the Houston fam. Not everybody, obviously, that's impossible, but a couple big shout outs here. Let's show this list here. We have Alec and Carlos went to DLC Dortmund, the first Infinity DLC, and both of them made top 32. So huge shout out, big congrats to them. No small feat at all. They continue to travel and they continue to play well, which is super fun for us to watch from afar. It's fun to test with them. It's fun to pick their brains when they get back. So good job, guys. You want to break down this list real quick, or do you want to skip over it because it's dogs? I mean, it's the new sauce, right? This is the new princess queen builds, the Eleanor builds. It's hard to beat, and I've been playing a lot of games with it this week. It's hard to lose with as well.
Very difficult matchup if you're on the other side and are not playing the mirror. Just Eleanor on 2, on 3, very big problem.
Yeah, I mean, it's 3 is the earliest, right? But even if you interrupt it, I found that the deck is so resilient. Even, I mean, in Infinity, it's more resilient because you Rapunzel, but in Core, I'm winning at like 78 to 80% right now, and I'm right at 100 games, and that's crazy. It shouldn't. I mean, I just feel like there shouldn't be a deck that's that good. I lose to like 1, maybe 2 things, and people can't play that because they lose to everything else.
Right, you never feel like you're, how do you say it? You don't feel like you're gonna lose at any time of the game, even if your board gets almost wiped. You know you're gonna recover quickly and still close it out. This deck is really good.
Yeah, I think what surprised me in the core build was how resilient it was. It was like, okay, I've started slow. I had to start with 3 bobbies to open, but then I just start chaining, I start chaining my Nannies and Eleanors and ladies together, and now I have a huge board and a hand, and I'm getting lower at a clip that they can't keep up with while removing their stuff. And it's scary for the future. So let's just stick a pin in that because we will come back to it. But great job, Alec and Carlos. Huge shout out for the tops, and good luck this weekend in Indy. They are back. They're running it back. I can't tell you the list they're playing. I don't even know if they know, but if they have more brain cells than me, they're going to play something just like this. Let's take it down a notch to the set champs level. I took Humble's toy list. All right, can you see that? Sweet. That means they can see it. I took Humble's toy list. Shout out, Humble. Appreciate the work you put into it. It is super fun and super rewarding when you sequence well. If you sequence poorly or miss triggers, this deck is punishing and doesn't do very much. But when you stay on top of it, you pay attention, this deck does a ton. And it is future-proof, which is really exciting. Pretty much
cards being rotated out.
Yeah, all these cards are going to stick around for the whole rotation. Yeah, everything is 10. Oh, we got a Fabled card here and Be Our Guest, but everything else is newer than that. So sticking around, it's not going anywhere. And I imagine they're going to print things that only make these toys better. There's no way they don't lean more into Pixar, right?
Right. This is a very fun deck list to play, especially if you're an enthusiast of the Toy Stories out there. Speaking of Toy Story, this weekend, Toy Story 5 is premiering. Get yourself a buzz.
Oh, that's right, the promos.
That's right.
Which theaters is that? AMC?
AMC's.
AMC's. Get them before they're gone. I need to go get mine. I got my playset of epic buzzes, so I don't know if that's better than that. Maybe need
I'd say it's
both.
about the same.
Need both, don't I? Okay. It's a different art, right?
Different art.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to jump on that. Go see the movie 4 times or find 3 friends that don't care about the game. And my own I think I played 2 of those, so
That's fair. Yeah.
um cool.
Key
Yeah, I
cards
mean
in this deck. Baby
it,
head.
yeah, Babyhead's great. He brought it down to 2. Now, I wanted to change this. They call that ego changing, right? Because
Hmm.
you think you know better, but it's his list. He tested it thoroughly, and he tested it more times than I could have. So instead of ego changing, I stuck with it, even though I really wanted to go 3 Babyhead, 3 Horsemen. But he was definitely right. I had plenty of cards in hand via Jesse, via Woody, even though he really didn't show up for me all that well during that tournament. I ended up getting 4th, which is sick. There was 16 people, I think. So solid day. Got 4th, lost to Green Blue, and my only other loss was during Swiss to Dogs. I lost every die roll, and
Oh
so
no.
says a lot about the deck though. Played on the
Yeah,
draw
it's a good deck.
all day, and I got a couple of 2-0s, so super happy with how it performed, and definitely look forward to playing it more. All right, I'm gonna move on to the next one. You can break this one down. Uh,
So you're just speaking about green blue and losing to it on the
this is the list and the player I lost to on that day.
very good deck list. I see already that is the standard Clarabelle, Tipo, Prince Philip lines.
Oh,
But
this is wrong. I'm
we're
looking at it now.
introducing the new Milo Thatch.
Mm-hmm.
So the actual list, this is the list he got second place with. The first place deck list from that tournament you played with, uh, he has one minus John Silver,
Yeah.
one extra Ink Geyser, and then we're gonna go and add Strange Things to
Yep.
this list and take out one Under the Sea.
Well, it actually was on one Ink Geyser, one Buzz, one Strange
One
Things.
Buzz, that's what it was.
Yeah. He had 3 one-ofs, and then the John Silver was the 2 of. And the Strange Things is a very cool card. It is a song that cantrips, lets you draw a card, and
That's
doesn't freeze 2 characters, but doesn't
the
let them
Tefiluk
quest.
Woozles on crack.
Yeah, it's super good, especially against aggro decks. And this deck is just trying to buy time, right?
Right. That's what it does best, and once it's done what it does, it closes out the game in less than 2 turns, and it's kind of scary.
Yeah, it closes so well. And he's been playing it for the better part of 4 sets now,
I'd
right?
say
Pretty much since
after
Fabled.
rotation, yeah.
Yeah,
After
yeah. He's
blue.
he's he's a guy who sticks with the deck that he does well with or knows best, even if it's not the
Hmm.
best deck in the format. He will outplay you with it because he's faithful to those colors, even to a fault, by his words. But very good player, well deserved win. Game 1 was as rough as it gets. He opened with double You're Welcome into Clarabelle into Under the Sea twice in a row. So
Ouch.
uh, it was pretty rough. My hand was full of 5-drop woodies, and I was like, nah, I'm good. We're not getting there today. So we went next. Game 2 was a dog fight that I was able to take. Super fun game, super grindy, but we got there. And then game 3, he ran away again. So then he beat our next deck in the finals. Stopped him from getting his third, that is correct, third
I heard
playmat. So let's shout out Jason Amber
Jason has been
Steele.
terrorizing people with Woody.
In your words, what did you just say? What's winning in Houston right now?
What's winning in Houston is Yurple and Jason.
That's
That's
right.
what's winning.
The format. You gotta beat Yerple and then you gotta beat Jason. Oh man, it's funny. Jason is a Woody believer through and through. I don't think he was at first, to be honest, and I want to get him on here to ask because he's always He's very polarizing opinions. He's either all the way against something or all the way for something.
Yeah,
It's either doesn't work or it's completely broken. So he's fun to talk to about cards, because once he like finds something he likes that's good or he thinks is good, one or the other. Sometimes it's not the same. Um, he leans into it and makes it work.
right.
It's fun to watch. Like One Last Hope is probably his favorite card ever printed, and the card's just not good, but it does a very cool thing. And if you can break it, it can win you games. So it's like fool's gold, basically, in my opinion, where it'll win him games he has no business winning, but he shouldn't be playing the card in the first place.
Right, he did the same thing with Just in Time,
Just in time, yeah.
and now we're seeing it here with Woody. He centralizes Woody and creates the whole deck around him, even though it's the only two cards in his deck. The whole deck is created to support Woody and just get him to the finish line.
Yeah, he called it. And I didn't. I put every deck on here as Woody winner because these are set champ winning lists, not Woody winning lists, but these are set champ mats. They won mats, and he called the deck Protector Woody. So shout out Jason for the deck name. You meant it. You did it. You got it done. He gave a huge shout out to Mowgli. So that card was MVP. Saved his life many times.
The Angel's there for the aggro builds.
Yeah,
The Dale's there to protect and make the Princes of 5/5s.
yeah, that's crazy.
The Davids of 4/4s, and the Woodies. And then on top of that, Woody gives all the toys an extra defense layer.
Right, one extra willpower, so you're gonna get Woody, Ham, and then Bullseye. So not too many. And then if you have a second Woody, it'll give it to him. But
Right. And that along with Dale will
yeah,
make everything a little better.
go a long way for sure.
Mhm.
Super tight lists. I mean, you have to mulligan well because of cards like the Prince.
A lot of
Um,
uninkables.
can get you stuck. But well done, Jason. Again, hope to see you in the finals so I can buy the mat instead of play for it. All right.
That's crazy.
Next is your fellow Bufasa bro. This is Justin's Matt winning list. This is kind of crazy. Just featured over on the Bufasa Bros channel, in fact. So if you haven't
Yes, it is.
seen
Go over there
that,
if you haven't seen it,
go
guys.
check it out. Go watch the video. Give him some love in the comments over there. Um, so I won't spend too much time on it, so you can go over there and check it out. But Dash Par at 4 is nuts. I love it. I love the ideas he has. He tends to tech in some different things. The David, the Dash are obviously standouts here. But go check out that profile. Big shout out to Justin. Go watch it over on the Bufasa Bros channel. But we're not going to go there yet. And then big shout out to Shauna, my wife. She took this Amber Steel list, very similar to Jason's, and she got herself a card. So well done, Shauna. Big shout out, another Amber Steel lover for sure. And we'll see if we can't get her a mat this weekend. She's gonna try again. What about you, buddy? What did you play?
I've played red purple. It
Mm-hmm.
is it's an interesting list. It's circled around mainly the CCS Houston list at one. Just a couple differences. I play Pocahontas. I play Mordor. I play Fireflies and Dash. The 5 rush evasive. I try to make it like old school
Mm-hmm.
red purple, where you play the 3 brawls, you play the 3 Maui rush,
Oh, I got you.
but
Those are all uninkable now.
yes, they are. So
That's
that
crazy.
was so a lot of cuts had to be made like horsemen
mm,
was swapped out for fireflies. The Isis were swapped out for the Rush Mauis,
okay.
which are the dash pars,
5 cost 6/5. Yeah.
and the power lines were swapped out for more Lumieres.
More
And
Lumieres instead of one. Gotcha.
no Yzmas, but I did play 4 Dumbos, and I think I played 2 Genies.
Two genies. Oh, the four drop genie.
Hmm.
Gotcha. And any luck? How'd you find it?
No luck. I I mirrored matched
That's crazy.
like 3
That's a
times.
three times.
Yeah,
Everybody's trying to
and
counter dogs.
right. So, and the funny thing was, in that set champs there was 1 dogs,
Oh no!
and
And
they didn't get very far.
he dodged all of you, or he played all of you.
Well, they didn't make it to top 8, so
Yeah, I imagine not. If
someone
there's
got them.
three red purples in the room.
They were impounded quickly. It was over. They went home, unfortunately.
Fortunately,
But yeah,
unfortunately,
I
who
took red
knows?
purple and try to see if we could get Alonso's deck list that won at Galaxy.
Yeah,
Sent it
yeah.
over just now.
Oh, we did. All right, pop it in. Pop it in. Let's see.
Another Yerple,
Of course.
and in this set champs, there was a lot.
Okay,
There was a lot of good names there. A lot of
I
dog
see.
players,
Went with
and
Christopher
he took it
Robin,
away.
Madam Mim. All right, shout out Alonso. Well done. Four libraries. I love that. Card works really great with the board wipe, right? So
The board
makes
wipe is in there, something that Justin didn't have.
makes a lot of sense. I know he added it because he played it at locals. Oh, maybe he
Okay.
didn't. That was V. Yeah, yeah. He was testing out some fun stuff at locals. I don't know if it was working or not. I was playing dogs and it wasn't working in that matchup for him. So not sure what he's trying, but he's always trying something creative, and I can always appreciate that. One ham, four willows. I like the Christopher Robins in this list. It does double duty. It lets you get under the blue decks, and it fights back with the Dale.
Hmm.
I think it's great. Madam M hitting for 7 is always gross. Good. All right.
It's a
Shout
good
out
play.
Alonso. Well done. PB&J time. Yep. Classic name for the deck colors. Very cool. So it's a lot of great Houston love. We've got some really, really good players down here, and set champs are always a little sweaty, but they're fun, and I like them. We'll uh,
Been
we'll
worth it.
we'll get you your card, and hopefully a mat, buddy. Hopefully a mat. Are you gonna stick to the counterculture, or are you gonna give in to the dog pound?
No, right now I'm not really sure. I think the red purple is maybe like one little card away from being able to take a set champs down
In the right room, right?
in the correct room, right? You need all the right matchups. A little bit of luck is involved.
Always. Well, let's talk about that because it's relevant. It matters, right? It's it's it needs to be said because it does, it matters a lot because this is what I've been testing. Minus the Sarabi, this is two of the Queen, the Emerald, four
Hmm.
drop from this set, the 5/3. And like I said, I've been winning at right around 80% of my games. It's crazy, and I just want a mat, right? So this is what I'm taking for sure.
Right.
This isn't what I want to play. I always play counter decks. Like it's just my thing.
Exactly.
I
That's our
like
thing. Yeah.
I like to assess the meta. I like to see, okay, this is what's going to be in the room. This is what will beat that. Let me play that. I play a lot of different decks. I mean, this is gross. Look at this will load for the next 3 years if I keep hitting load more. It won't stop. I build and play way too many decks. Um, Now it's served me well in large rooms where I know deck lists really well, right? I know what you're trying to do against me, and I know what my deck does well against you. So it serves me well in those scenarios for sure, but it also kind of bites myself because the less games you have on something, the less consistent you're going to be with it, the more poor decisions you're going to make, and the harder it is to win in that scenario. So I've been grinding games on this. I simply want the mat. The Woody mat is far and away my favorite mat that they've ever printed. So that's the hope this weekend: win the Woody and then go back to the fun. I will bring an extra deck because there's two on Saturday that we can potentially go to. So if I can go to both, I'm going to try to win the one early so I could just have fun later on, um, and just try to get card. After that, I just want to get it place it of the card. Right now we have two, so um,
One more
see,
set, champs, where both of you top, and
that's it.
here we
Yeah,
go.
I know.
Here's your play set.
That's my play set. But she's on toys too, so we might try to. We might need to get a couple extras.
Red?
Um, no, no,
Oh,
no.
no, no, the steel.
She's
Steel
yeah,
amber. Scroll down a little bit so everyone can see
yeah.
the Chromicon
This is key card, right? It's
key
good
card.
versus purple. It's good versus red, and so I don't want too many of them. I just want one because I can go find it with Tramp. If I draw it early in a matchup where I know I need it, I can just hold it. It's no problem. I'll play it on 3, and I can just play that game slow because after that thing is down and I know they can't get rid of it, it's really hard to lose. To be honest, you start playing your Lilos over and over again. You start getting value off of Eleanor because of those Lilos, and it's just a pretty mad cycle. The deck is broken. It's extremely good. And I'll be honest with you, the Eleanor build makes it easier to play. The
Hmm.
Eleanor build is easier to play than just the Tramp build. Tramp is
Yeah.
way less important than this build. He's a huge bonus and still a busted card, but Eleanor makes it so smooth and so fast too. It's crazy to be able to spike lore the way you can with her. You get multiples down, and it's just
Very
impossible to
bad
keep up
news.
with. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
impossible to keep up with. They had to take bad trades to get rid of her. You can get good trades because of Tramp. I mean, there's just so much going on for the deck. There's so many
So a good thing
lines.
they did with Eleanor was they gave her, well, the reason she's broken is they gave her 3 strength.
Yeah,
So brawl, firefly, without
the extra
the limit,
stipulation. Yeah, yeah.
right? It stays on the field, and then you got the 4 willpower.
Yep.
Cards like Bell and Cheshire are gonna have trouble getting rid of it.
Right. You need a good strength, or you need to hit a Zeus bolt, and there's not many Zeus bolts running around, and she
Right, a lot of people
helps
put
keep the
down those colors.
strength efficiency down. Right. So it's yeah. I don't know. Deck's hard to beat, and it really brings me to my next point, and that's what's gonna happen next, right? Because she's not going anywhere. She's a brand new card. Willow not going anywhere. Brand new card. It's at 11. Aurora, that's a fabled card. Not going anywhere. So that engine is very much online still.
Hmm.
So I know we lose ladies and tramps, but the Eleanor core is still completely intact. Not even like partially intact. You can play this card on 3 until they ban Willow or ban both. And so I don't think this deck is I don't think this color combination at least is going anywhere. I think it's going to sit right at the top of the metagame as soon as rotation happens with Attack of the Vine. Um, Obviously, we have to wait and see what cards come with Attack of the Vine, but it's hard to see this deck not doing well right out the gate. This feels like Dogs at the end of set 8 was like trying. It was right there, just needed a little help, or it needed a couple of things to go away, aka Steel
Hmm.
Song. So Steel Song went away. Dogs came through, got better and better with every set after rotation. Blurple, same thing, right? On the rise at the end of set 8, was keeping the red blue decks in check for the most part, not entirely, but it really gave them a hard time, which was the reason it was able to see play competitively. Rotation happens, Blurple, best deck. And this feels like it's going to be situated right there with those. The difference I see is what they printed this set on top of these already existing decks. The synergies, right? we have toys, huge amount of synergy. That toy deck I played has, I don't know, 54 cards that are from Wilds Unknown. That's crazy. I don't think they've ever done that before.
Really good.
Uh, and I love that, and I really hope they continue to go down that direction. Toys in Amber Emerald are going to be good too. Like you're going to have so many low cost toys with the Woody, with the Buzz, that with the Jesse, and the You've Got a Friend in Me. Is those cards are all great engines and draw engines outside of purple, right?
Right.
We can expect, I think, to see purple decks hanging around in early parts of rotated formats because they have the typically have the most efficient draw. But I think green and amber, emerald and amber are really going to put up a fight for that, and it's interesting to see. I'm curious to see what they print. But what do you see deck wise, counter deck wise? Because like you said, you're a counter deck guy. What do you see moving forward with cards that are rotating out that can do something about decks like this or like the Amber Ruby toys?
I think Amber Ruby Toys is the counter to this deck.
Yeah, yeah, it is a pretty good counter. I mean, I played dogs twice with it in the current format, and I 2-0'd one on the draw, and I lost in 3 games to the other. But he had 2 Amber Mickey champions, and he kept playing Dale, so he was just trading super well. On top of a Chromacon. So it was just a super long, grinding game I really didn't have a chance at. And I should have scooped a long time before I did. But I put together I compiled a thing of cards here. These are all important cards or cards that I've seen play over the last core constructed set that are rotating out, and a couple of honorable mentions that I'm sure you can see that they didn't see it play, but the cards I like. Shout out to Mufasa and Monstro. Important cards. So Lady, Daisy, Diablo, Clarabelle Lines, Captain Hook, Mulans, Troubadours, Tramps, Lilos, Tipos, Sails. All of these cards are
Logos.
super, super relevant. Elsa, Genie, Iago, Isma,
Tiana era.
Maui. I mean, Pete didn't see a lot of play after rotation. Before rotation, he was a very good card, but Tiana, crazy. Like the whole meta for an entire set and a half, 2 sets ran around this card. Cobra, great card. Calhoun checked so many decks. The library, great card. So we're gonna see either a bunch of super powerful cards come into the next set, 2 sets to start replacing some of these things, or we're gonna see better synergies to replace what these cards did in their piles, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
Right? Because we just used to have steel piles and purple piles and not a lot of synergies. It's just the best cards in 2 colors that you preferred. And so it feels like they're designing the game to better work together. Out of this, what cards are you going to miss the most?
I'm gonna miss Calhoun a lot.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna miss the Pete's, the shift line, because I was a green steel player.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I think right now the shift Pete is it could do work if people actually played green steel. I don't know, maybe add some Eleanors in there. Who knows?
Mm. Eleanor on
Green steel
4,
aggro was a
significantly
nerf.
less good as Eleanor on 3.
Yeah, that's true.
But maybe it's Pete on 3, Eleanor on 4, shift Pete, sing Under the Sea. Pause.
Thoughts? That's pretty good.
It's not bad.
And we got the docks.
Yeah, Doc has been a 4 of since he was revealed. He was a
Very,
4 of
very good
proxy
card.
before he was even printed. Card was
Let's
unreal.
go go. I do like the go go idea. I thought it was when it first was released. I thought it was a great mechanic. You don't really see many cards like Go-Go anymore that see play. Go-Go was probably the best one of its kind. Cards I
It's the only card that's been able to do this outside of an action. Is there an action, or is that only draw cards?
There's a couple actions that do that, yeah.
There's a Ruby action, right? Banish the character,
Mhm.
gain lore equal to the damage on it.
Yes.
I played that for a set because, like I said, I like to play bad cards. Um,
Then we
and
got all the
then
banished characters.
Jasmine right here. This would make Jason sad. I know every list we show is Amber Steel for him, but he's Blue Stealer for sure. And this card gave Blue Steel players hope for 4 sets and like teased them for so long. Like, we're back. This is us. We're here. Just build the allies. I mean, it made it consistent, but it never made it, never put it over the hump. Cool card. Great design. Beautiful enchanted. Even got a mat, but
Yep.
it's going away. And then you've got your
Got that on
Clarabelles,
this.
Clarabelle and Maui. These are powerhouses of their sets when they were reigning, right?
Yep.
Clarabelle is still very good right now. Maui is finally seeing play again in the
After a couple sets.
red blue actions list, which I took to Omega Gaming and I lost my winning in, but man, was
Great
it
list.
fun! Super, super fun.
Great list.
So people are still playing it now. They are playing it without the Robin Hood. They're either playing it with Powerline and Max, or they just cut Robin Hood for more actions. Some of them even cut Tipo, and they're
Interesting.
only playing 4 characters. They're playing the Olaf, the Lilo, the Maui Shark. Oh no, that's it. Just those 3.
Oh, that's
And then a pile of actions. So if
scary.
you know anyone who's playing that, just run this one card right here, Mr. Pete, and you will win the game. So, I mean, a lot of huge cards. Elsa, in my opinion, is the biggest card on this list. It,
No.
it is
No way.
between her and Doc. I think they defined the game the most. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying worst card. I'm not saying best card. I'm not saying
I
too
think
too
we're
overpowered. I'm saying the most meta defining cards, Doc and Elsa.
if we're gonna do that, I wanna throw my opinion in there,
Please.
and I'm gonna finally agree with all the dog lovers and dog haters.
Mm-hmm.
That card sitting next to Tamatoa, sitting next to Clarabelle, having dual ink right
Mm-hmm.
there.
Yeah.
Tramp for free. 7 defined the meta
Yeah.
to where it is now almost tier 0
Yeah. Yeah.
to play dogs.
I don't disagree. The problem that with the argument is that this was 1.5 sets, maybe. It's definitely this current set, but now it's getting run over by a different card already. It's not even the best card in its deck.
It's not
Elsa,
when you drop 4 of those in one turn,
yeah. You don't
it's
have
as good
enough
as
hand
Olaf.
economy to do that. That's crazy. Elsa and Doc, though, for since set 5, since they came out, defined the game. They changed the game more than any other card here for a much longer period of time. But we will see a very different game moving forward. I'm excited about it. Now, will it
Super
be
excited.
different than it is right now? That is the real question. I don't think it's going to be that much different unless they print some real bangers. And they just might. They're going to start
These are all
revealing things this weekend at the DLC.
I can't wait for that.
I know. I'm excited for both the DLC and the reveals. I don't know which I'm more excited for. I'm not crazy excited about another Infinity DLC. I think we see dogs running wild. I think you'll see probably some green decks do well. I think you were talking about that on the Discord. Green purple specifically, and then red blue. Um, those are the top 3 decks. In my opinion, Amber Steel will be there. I think it gets beat But that's my take on the DLC. Let's move towards that. How's your outlook on Indianapolis? How do you see it going down?
Indianapolis, I'm very excited for, especially because we got two of our own going up there and competing to
Oh, we
get
got
that.
more than two.
That's true, we do.
There's a good group of people going from Houston.
Good group going up there trying to get their invite
Yep.
to the NA Nationals. And it's always fun to keep up with their progress throughout the tournament, especially when they are doing good, and be there when they are doing the opposite. For me, I think the best decks are going to be anything with discard.
Okay.
That's just, I don't know. I think discard is one of the most powerful utilities in the game, and people frown upon it, but it is probably the best strategy there is. Like, your opponent has zero cards and you have more, you're winning every game after that. So anything with green, because of the Prince John engine, I think is going to be very powerful. Also, the Diablo engine is very great. And then, I mean, that red green deck is looking scary.
Are you talking about the Return of Hercules deck?
The Return of Hercules deck. I
Yeah,
know it's a
yeah,
big meme right now, but
yeah. But I mean, it
it
can
might
run
surprise.
it can run a lot of decks over. If your deck doesn't have ward, uh, you're in trouble up against that turn 5 and on.
Hmm.
Uh, it's got a lot of efficient ways to play just the Leviathan, but you can pop off with some Prince Phillips out there. You can play some big bounce characters that quest for a lot, like Milo and have ward. They have some good top end options for sure to play from turn 5 and on.
Yeah, turn five has been proven to be one of the most pivotal turns in the Lorcana game. With Elsa, as you mentioned earlier, and with Cobra and Doc. You play Cobra, pitch one, play Doc, and then you're back at two, and that's always been like
Max
a
efficiency.
changing factor. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I did that a lot in Richmond. I played Purple Steel, and yeah, turn 5 was huge. It was either playing Cobra Doc or Yzma Olaf and moving on with my life as they tried to keep up. Um, Now, I'm curious because we saw in Dortmund, we saw Green Purple win without discard.
right.
You can draw so many cards that discard doesn't matter. So
That's true.
why run those uninkable cards? Simply to punish the decks that it's better into?
Oh, at this point, it's just a surprise factor. So my opinion is coming from, as you just stated, the last DLC that won without it. Everyone's going to, think all the green purples are going to have no discard. So when they see it again, it will happen, and it's gonna hurt. I mean, although it didn't have as much discard, the green purple deck did have a wrong lever, pull the lever, which allows you to discard a couple cards from the hand.
Yeah, pull lever, discard one.
Hmm. And it's that one card can be devastating. Like, if you're holding that one tramp or you're
Sure.
holding that one dog,
Yeah.
that whole new world,
Yeah, your Clarabelle, yeah.
right? It's
Yep.
deadly.
A well timed discard is definitely devastating. Okay, so you're taking discard. Okay, interesting. I am gonna take a very controversial pick. Insert sarcasm. I'm picking Eleanor. An Eleanor deck will win. I think there will be upwards. I'm gonna go with 8. I'm gonna go with 8 Eleanor decks in the top 32.
Oof,
Yep, that's my
that's a lot.
prediction. I feel like people are finally like, okay, fine. I have to play this deck to win. I'll play this deck to win. Because the problem is, and we've already touched on it a little bit, but the problem is that if you bring a deck that beats it, you lose to the field. And the field in
Hmm.
Infinity is even worse. every deck wins on the play just about, and the decks that are good on the draw are very good on the draw. So you're not beating them if you're targeting one deck. You have to be able to beat dogs and red blue, or red blue and green X, right? But then
The
you
songs are scary.
still songs is scary, right? But it beats itself more than anything else will beat it. And so they're gonna knock themselves out of the tournament. I'm just, I'm bitter because I've lost so many tournaments because I played whole new world builds and greedy builds, and the cards just weren't there. Like if the deck doesn't want you to win, you will not win. The deck can
That's
just
true.
do nothing. So and they're not even on whole new world, right? They're on beast.
Hmm.
So it's not worse. It's not better. It's just not as there's not as much agency when you have a dependent card draw engine. Or my opponent can play one card and ping for one damage, and it goes away, and that card comes out ahead of my beast. So it's like tough. And Eleanor literally just turns off your whole draw engine because you played her.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I mean she's pinging Diablos, she's pinging uh Sisus, she's pinging anything with one. If you're playing a one willpower characters, you're asking for a long day, in my opinion. But that's
Mm,
my prediction. Eleanor Dog takes it down. It is not spicy. It is not a hot take. I just have seen the strength of the deck, and I know the caliber of players that are playing it. So it's going to be a big mountain to climb for everybody else.
I agree. I think you need to be aware of Blurple too.
Yeah, if and that's the Infinity deck I had the most games on. It's what I was going to take to Indy, but we didn't go, so I didn't take it. I don't know that it would have been the right call, but it's definitely the deck I was Infinity. I was the most comfortable with. I had the most games on. I felt because I'd be playing for my invite, right? I'm not playing. I would not take Blurple to play in order to win the tournament. I don't think it can. I think it is the perfect deck to make day two and top cut. Extremely consistent. It's never really dead in any matchup. It has a fight into just about everything. Outside of some bad draws or some super high rolls against you, you got game. Pretty much is how I pitched that deck, and yeah, it felt good enough to get me an invite, and so that's why I was going to take that. I don't think it's good enough to win. I think the dog decks are too good. I'm not really sure the other matchups because I stopped playing Infinity a little while ago when I realized I wasn't going. So I'm not sure that it's matchups into like Red Blue items. Red Blue items is really good, but it doesn't. I don't feel like it would be good because you can't get rid of any items unless you play Hideaway, and I'm not gonna play Hideaway. Uh,
Sometimes you gotta adapt to the meta.
you do, but I'm stubborn and I don't do that. Just kidding. That's like the only way I've ever won Matt is I knew what the room was going to be, and so I
Hmm.
brought the exact opposite. And I was like, as long as I pair into that deck, I'm gonna win the whole thing.
I'm fine.
And I paired into it every round. So sometimes it works out just like you want it to. Not often though. That is my one and only mat. Lots of tops, only one mat. That was Scar, and I won it with a Scar in my deck. So that was
Very
cool.
nice, Matt.
Yeah, it's awesome. That card's popping off right now too. It's going for like $100.
Market is going crazy right now.
I know that's a topic for another video. But let's wrap this one up. Last thing I wanted to touch on was new things, right? Attack of the Vine's coming, but this is also coming. This product is incredible. These cards are so stinking pretty. Look at this
Beautiful.
aerial. This is a must.
Beautiful.
A must get.
Must have. I need this.
Yeah, I'm gonna need about 10 of them.
Okay.
All right, a playset will do. Playset will do. The Elsa with the Anna in the background looking so good. Love this art. So nice. I love the new rarity symbol too. I'm guessing this is like the curators symbol, the collectors, like the box set symbol or something.
Hmm. I like the
Jasmine.
art.
You liked this card. You were hyped on this and the shift from the same set.
Yeah, yeah, the shift I thought was broken. A lot of Brainiac decks tried to implement it, and
Yep. Hmm.
they did their best.
There were some green blue geyser decks that actually did it too. Uh, in Richmond, they played the Jasmine shift.
That's true.
Yep. Ulan. I'm so happy this finally got an alternate art because when Ursula's Return dropped, and this card was a legendary in that set, I saw that art during the reveal season. I thought this card has to have an enchanted. It's so sick. Just the base art. And it never got one. Even in the reprint and Fable, I was like, okay, they're finally going to do it. And they didn't. But they finally do it here. And it looks sick. I love it.
This is great. Unfortunately, I would want to play with all of these.
I know that's the hard part, right? So you have to get one to collect and four to play with.
Yeah.
And then the Tinkerbell, I think, is my favorite. It's so nice. And this, if this is rainbow foiling, which I'm assuming it is, this is gonna look so good.
It already looks good.
I know. Even non-foil, I would play a full play set of this.
Yeah,
Absolutely
this
no
looks.
question. And they did something that I don't think they've ever done. Can you name it?
No, I can't.
In a gift set or a set or a special set of cards, they made them all inkable. Look, they're all inkable.
Even the red one, guys.
Even the red one. Even the red one. See, people were speculating this is going to get reprinted, but see, this says set 1 right here. This says set 9 right here. So,
Interesting.
I don't know. I don't know. This also says 9.
Interesting that they
They're taking the
didn't.
most recent version
Yeah.
that it was printed in. So I don't think she's coming back. Isn't she one of the cards that was like used as an example for what's not getting reprinted during Fabled because they, saw their time in the sun, quote unquote?
Ariel, yeah, it was.
Ariel, Rapunzel, those are the two Amber cards, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I don't think she's coming back anytime soon. I think eventually she could be fair again, barring more broken songs, but
Now
I
I
love the
wonder if
card. I love the
the
card. So
the D23 sets have the exact same thing
what do you mean?
with the original set
The
at the
set
bottom
numbers?
left.
Well, the D23 sets don't have any reprints in them.
They weren't reprinted yet. That's correct. But do they have the original sets on them as
Well,
these do?
these don't have the original sets. See, 9.
Oh, they don't?
No. See, this is set 9.
Actually, they got the latest sets.
The latest sets. Yep. 9 and 9. So that's why it makes me think this would say 13, right? Or 14 or something.
Right. It would
But it
say
says,
13.
yeah. So I don't think it's coming back this set at least. Hopefully the reprints are minimal. We can save the Attack of the Vine talk for another video as they're going to start reveals this weekend. So we can start seeing some stuff. We'll start sharing some stuff. Maybe we'll go live and talk about it as it happens. But I think for now, we'll go ahead and wrap up this video. Say good luck this weekend in your set championships. Ping us in the comments with how you did, what you played. Feel free to send over some deck lists to be featured in the future. And thanks for tuning in.